What is criminal profiling? Can it really help investigators identify who's responsible for a crime, or is it just a wild guess? Psychological profiling is often referred to as offender profiling. On Hollywood sets, in most conversations, it's often called criminal profiling. Criminal profiling is the analysis of a person's psychological and behavioral characteristics. It's not the mystical, magical voodoo that Hollywood would want us to believe. It's just one more tool to assist an investigator in solving crimes. The profiling process is more effective with serial predators and in crimes where there are multiple episodes to examine to get the similarities that are there. Traditionally, law enforcement investigators rely upon the four forms of evidence. They look for physical and forensic evidence. They conduct interviews and get eyewitness statements to the crime. And when suspects are identified, they hope to get a confession. In cases such as a homicide where the body hasn't been recovered, they'll lean upon circumstantial evidence. A profiler, on the other hand, spends a great deal of their time looking into the offender's behavior. They're not only interested in who the victim is, but they're really interested in why did this person become a victim. They explore where the offender and victim come into contact and where the crime is committed. This is called the initial contact site. Profilers examine what an offender may say to the victim, but they might also be more interested in what the offender requires the victim to say. These are behavioral characteristics that help profilers paint a picture of who this predator is. It helps them better understand what motivates, really gets their motor running, what drives them to commit the crime and pick out their victim, most often the preferential victim. Profiling has been said to be a mix of art and science, and studies vary on whether the profiling process is helpful in investigations or not. But one thing is for sure: criminal profiling and behavioral analysis can add meaningful insight into an investigation, making it really the fifth form of evidence: behavioral evidence.